Welcome back, Silver Tubers. It's Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench for episode 2 of a journey through the molds of Mr. Zeke's collection. Tonight I've got, I think, 6 more lined up, and we're getting ready to pour the first one. So without further ado, put on my gloves and let's get to pouring. Hope everybody is having a nice interim between Christmas and New Year's. I know things at the range have been kind of crazy. So, let's grab the mold. It's good and warm. Let's grab the silver. Oh yeah, it's definitely good and warm. And heavy. And we'll get to pouring. There's pour number 1. And we will be back momentarily. So don't y'all go nowhere here. And if you're all still watching, let's get on with pour number dos. Pour number 2 for the night. I've only ever poured this mold once. It's a little hexagon. We're going to give it a go here. See what we can make of it. That filled fast. Whoo-wee! That filled fast. Little compact pour. And we'll set it right here next to pour number 1. Here's pour number 2, and we shall return with pour number 3. And pour number 3. This is probably one of my all-time favorite molds. Love to see that silver just dance around. I'm going to put that over here. And that's an old mold. That's another one of the early molds. I'm going to pause it, I'm going to recharge the furnace, and we'll get on to pour number 4. And on to pour number 4. Pour for more, pour some more, pour for more. Ein cerveza bitte. That was 2 different languages. Because I'm a goober. Try quadrilingual. And we'll set that right over here. And see if we can't squeeze a couple more pours out. And pour number 5. Number 5 is alive. This is one that I have poured very few of. I only know, I think, of one person who has this pour. He's an avid fisherman. But that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to ruin the pour. It's kind of a tough pour because of its shape. Pulled it off. Alright. We're going to do one more. And that's this guy right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and get the mold heated up. And let's go ahead and do this last pour for the evening. And then I'm going to do a live chat. But by the time this uploads, the live chat will already be going and may even be over. Grab this mold. Grab a little bit of silver. Hope there's enough in here to fill this mold. No. Oh no. Oh. But you'll get the idea. Epic fail. That's okay. Because we're all friends here. And I guess now is as good a time as any to show the pores. Oh, most of them have probably cooled off enough by now. So, but I'm going to dip them anyway, just to be sure. Yep. Ooh, it sizzled a little. Pour number one was the large high relief dragon round. This is a rather large pour. The circumference is large compared to a lot of them. So we'll set that one right there. Pour number two. Go ahead and, oh no! Drop that one in the water. But the water's pretty clear, so. Pour number two, you can barely make out the detail on. It's a skull and crossbone, but it never has really poured super clean. But it makes for a nice hexagon pour. And I remember the debate about hexagons, the size. A 7-sided figure is actually a heptagon. This is a hexagon, so kind of a mutilated skull and crossbones hexagon pour. Let's this is probably my all-time favorite, or one of my top 2 or 3 all-time favorite pours. Let's get it. Yeah, that one had a little bit left in it heat-wise. This is the Aztec round. Get the camera to, there we go. The Aztec round, and the mold you can see on one side is starting to lose its detail. It's seen better days. So, and I'm gonna use the big pliers here to, we can get them to, they need a little bit of oil. There we go. And this one I believe was known as the Roman coin. Oh yeah, and it was still warm. The Roman coin. It's got a little something in the mold I probably need to clean out, but if we can get it to focus, there you go. You've got the 2 figures, one on each side, and then the crown shape at the top, and then there's a little something on the mold I need to clean out. There's another of the molds. Set that down here. And this one is a very, very rare one. I think, like I said, I've only poured one, but oh, that one went into the water too. Sorry it's taking so long, folks. And this one went to a fisher, an avid fisher. We had a lot of conversations about fishing, and this is a bass jumping out of the water, and it really stands off of the piece. And polished up, there's a lot of detail in this one, because you get the tail whipping down here. It's hard to tell when it's freshly poured, but after it's been polished, it really jumps out. And the last one, that I didn't exactly have enough silver in the mold, but that's okay. You get the idea. We're all friends here. Oh yeah. And the last one is the hexagon with the Aztec type face in it. And so typically it would pour a clean hexagon, but it really, I poured the last little bit out of the crucible, and it usually gets gnarly. So anyway, that's this evening's molds. So I appreciate everybody following along for episode number 2. Look forward to episode number 3. I'm going to go ahead and get this video edited and start a live chat. Cheers all. Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench.